Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine Kelly. If you are new here, welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you a day in the life as a foster mom. I just decided to vlog today, and I am a foster mom, so I thought that this would be the perfect opportunity to just show you guys how, a normal day in the life is for me when I actually have a foster placement. I have been trying to do better with vlogging when I get a foster placement, because a lot of the times I would just shut down all of my vlogging and making content, and I have not been very consistent with that lately. So I'm trying to do better with that, and I decided why not start today. So that's what I'm doing. If you guys are new, me and my husband are licensed foster parents, and we also have 3 bio children of our own. So right now we have a placement of 2 siblings, and you guys won't be seeing them in my videos or anything. If they do happen to get into frame, they will be blurred out because I do have to protect their privacy and their identity. So any children that you see in this vlog, they are my bio children. It's actually Saturday morning, and I'm just whipping up a quick breakfast for everyone. Because today we have to go out and do a little bit of shopping, which I am really excited about. I'm just going to pick up a couple of clothing items for the girls. And when they came to us, I went ahead and ordered a lot of things online, like personal toiletries and things like that, so that I could get them everything that they needed right away. But I thought it would be fun to actually go out and do a little shopping, have a little bit of bonding time. We did go out once before, me and the oldest girl and my oldest daughter. She's 13 years old. And, we got us some coffee, and we walked around Target, and we, just picked up a couple of things that the oldest girl needed. And it was the first time that she actually opened up, and the first time I actually seen her laugh since she had came to our home. They hadn't been here long, but it was a great bonding experience, and I just love doing things like that because, I really do care about these children, and the transition can be very, very hard, which is understandable. So I just want to make it as nice as I possibly can. And sometimes that is very challenging because you don't know what type of behaviors you're going to be dealing with or how the children will react to being in a new environment. But I always say foster care is challenging, and I'll be honest, it doesn't always feel rewarding, but when you know that you're doing something for a greater cause, to make a difference in a child's life, that's the thing that pushes me to keep going even when I feel like I can't go any longer. So I decided to hit up a couple of the local stores, and I have the whole crew with me. Mine is my husband because I think he had to work this day. But yeah, we're just trying to find the oldest girl something that she likes. And I always try to find clothes for my oldest daughter, but she's like a fashionista, and a lot of times I fall short because I be thinking she's gonna like something and she doesn't. And if you guys don't know, fashion is kind of my thing. So I'm still learning my daughter's style, so it was kind of tricky shopping for my oldest foster daughter, because I don't know her style. I didn't know her style at the time, and she was very shy. So I had to encourage her to let me know if she didn't like something, because I didn't want her to think that I would feel offended if she didn't like it. But yeah, we went to a couple of stores, and I also picked up the youngest sister some things, and it was a pretty nice day. And while we were out, I had the idea of having a movie night later on, and the kids agreed. So we stopped by Dollar Tree, and everybody picked out their own snack. And of course, we picked up some more items that we did not need. I don't know, every time I go into Dollar Tree, I end up coming out with a lot more stuff than what I went in to get. Once we got home, it was time for lunch. So right now I'm preparing the little kids their lunch, and my older kids are gonna come in a minute and make their lunch as well. I am making my oldest foster daughter's lunch because, like I said, she's really shy. And so I have been making her plates like 90% of the time. And the other times I would just encourage her to make her plate, just kind of tell her where things are, because I know she's really shy and she wasn't quite comfortable on that level yet, which is understandable. And yes, we are eating off of paper plates because these dishes have been piling up so fast, and I went so long without using paper plates. But yeah, we're going to use one today. One thing I have learned is if it makes my job as a mom or a foster mom easier, then I'm going to probably be doing that. When I look back on my expectations of how I thought I would be as a foster mom, I just have to laugh. And honestly, as a mom too, I have to laugh because I had such unrealistic expectations of being a foster mom. Like, I thought that you basically had to do things perfectly. Now, I'm not one to think that I'm perfect or anybody's perfect, but in order to be a foster mom, I thought there had to be some level of perfectionism so that you could get certain things just right. And let me tell you, that could not be further from the truth. Whether it's a foster mom or whether you're a bomb mom or adopted mom, it does not matter. You are never going to be perfect. Please do not put those type of expectations on yourself because you are going to let yourself down every time. You don't have to be a perfect mom in order to be a good mom. And that's something that I have come to realization when it comes to being a foster mom. After my first placement, I felt like a complete failure as a foster mom because I didn't feel how I thought I should feel. And I was just like, maybe I'm not cut out for this. But I've come to the realization that I did do the best that I could. If you give a child love, you give them protection, you advocate for them, that is the best thing that you can do for any child in your home. So do not feel like you are inadequate just because you don't feel a certain way. So right now I am catching up on some laundry while the little girls take a nap. And let me tell you, sometimes I don't know whether I should nap too or if I should get some things done because it is so hard when you have two young ones at the same age, especially, with foster children, and you're trying to get used to a schedule and things like that, getting the groove of everything. So it can be quite challenging, not gonna lie, but you just have to find little areas throughout the day to try to get things done or ask for help, because I have asked for help plenty of time. I have an older sister who helped me out a lot with just about every placement that I've had. While the kids are still napping, I'm going to take full advantage of this and make my husband's lunch because he does have to work today, so that's what I'm doing here. And if you're new here, I am a stay-at-home mom and I also homeschool, so when we do have a foster care placement, they are here with me all day long because I don't do childcare. I have worked in childcare before and I did not like it for my own kids, so I just prefer not to put them in it if I don't have to. So they are here with me, and like I said earlier, it can be challenging trying to find enough me time to even do my content. So I do struggle with that and I'm trying to do better with that. That's the reason why I decided, like on a whim, on this day that I was going to vlog, and it became just, a day in the life of a foster mom. So while I was in the shower, the pizza came and I thought it was really nice. This foster care nonprofit provided us with dinner because we had a new placement. So that was really nice of them. And it was time to get started on our movie night. And so that's what I'm doing right here. Often when people find out that I'm a foster mom, they tend to give me a lot of praise. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate that people are appreciative of me doing this type of ministry. But I tend to feel uncomfortable when they give me a lot of praise because I'm only human. And throughout my foster care journey, it has been challenging, if I'm being honest. And I've said this before, it has been challenging to the point where I didn't know if I could keep doing it. And I never want to give anybody the wrong impression of me that I'm this perfect foster mom and I do everything perfectly and I always make the mark. Sometimes I miss it, and sometimes I don't always know if I'm making the right decisions when it comes to taking a placement. I'm truly trying my best to trust God through this process, because when I think that the decision that I make could possibly cause trauma to a child if I'm not careful, that's pretty scary to me. And I also don't want to be outside of God's will for my life. So the thing that keeps me going is just knowing that God is doing something through this foster care journey. And whatever the outcome is going to be, it's going to be worth all of the challenges.